Hey folks, this is Kalani. I want to have a look at some more garrison buildings, and today we're going to be looking at the barn. So the barn provides you with a resource of cloth and leather, similar to the mine and herb shack, except this does take up a plot, so you won't be able to get it for free, and you do need to do a little bit of work to get your cloth and leather. So the barn is all about trapping. When you first build your barn, you'll be given a quest introducing you to the idea of trapping, where you essentially go find some wild beasts out in Draenor, take them to low health, and then trap them with the supplied traps. Be careful, because you can trap yourself. You'll stun yourself and use the trap, meaning you're going to have to wait for a cooldown, and, you know, that injured monster is going to be wailing on you for a little while, so makes things a little awkward. Now, one thing to quickly mention, if you have anything which summons random guardians, such as the Shaman Stone, which summons a wolf in Frostfire Ridge, you might want to get rid of that buff. You might want to put pets on passive as well, because they're injured monsters and you want to trap them. Having your pet randomly kill them is kind of frustrating, but either which way, that's how this whole thing works. You trap a monster and you bring it back to your barn. Depending on the monster that you trap, you can create a work order for cloth or leather. For example, if you trap a wolf, you will get cloth. If you trap a cleft hoof, you will get leather, etc, etc. So, as you progress with the barn, you get more and more goodies from your traps. So, when you get to level 2, you're able to trap a few extra monsters, including boars, which can supply you with rare meat, which is used for the very best foods, meaning that'll be in nice demand for raiding, which might make you a pretty penny. But go one step further, and you'll be able to get savage blood. Now, savage blood is a very rare crafting material used in every upgrade recipe, so these upgrade recipes can put your crafted gear on par with raiding and heroic raiding gear, meaning that is going to be money. That is going to be a lot of money, and I can see people building a barn for that very reason. They create savage blood. This is the only place to get it as far as I'm aware, and they're required for every epic recipe, meaning everybody's going to be after them, crafter or not. So the savage blood is probably going to be the best way to make money out of your garrison, so barn is probably going to be the best building to make if all you're after is gold. That's one thing I want to make clear here. So to get that level 3 barn, what you need to do is trap 25 beasts and place those as work orders. You need to place 25 work orders to get the achievement Master Trapper, and that will get you the blueprint for level 3. So each work order will take 4 hours to process, meaning you have a hard limit, I guess, on how early you can get this, but it shouldn't be too difficult and it shouldn't take too long. So that's all the functionality. You'll be able to get cloth, leather, meat and savage blood. That's basically what comes from a barn. Let's have a little look at what these buildings look like, starting with Horde. So, very Horde looking, very typical of what you might expect for a barn. You've got some nice hay bales up at the top there. I don't think we can actually get up to the top, sadly. Some nice slabs of meat around the corner, with a butcher and his job, essentially. More hay bales. We've got improved iron traps. As you level up your barn, you'll get better traps, which you need to use on the new creatures. So level 2 lets you trap boars, for example, so you'd need to use the improved iron traps to trap those. There's a stable master, which will let you stable pets and heal and revive your battle pets. I'm not entirely sure I'd be comfortable leaving my pets in a place which cuts up animals, but hey, never mind. We've got our barn supervisor, where you'll take all of your work orders and you can ask a few questions, and then it just seems to be a relatively nice place to skin animals. Oh, and we apparently need to hire someone to clean it out. But that's the Horde one. Let's move on to Alliance. It looks very typical barn, very human barn, I should say. We've got some hay bales around the side, nice well to work with. And as you would expect from a barn, I'll be honest, you've got your hay bales, you've got your butcher corner. I'd probably not keep that in here when you have animals in here. We've got the improved trap and everybody, except we got a grill master here instead of a butcher. Fancy, very fancy. And then up at the top we've got more hay bales. So it fits into the whole human aesthetic and looks very pleasing, I'll be honest. Looks really cool. Remember that both of these buildings are level 2, so there is room for growth, and they will change going to level 3. But that is the barn, that's its functionality and how it looks. If you have any questions or queries, please leave them in the comments section below and I'll try and get back to you. Remember to leave a like just below the video before you leave, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. But apart from that, thanks for watching folks, good luck and have fun, and as always, I will see you next time.